Welcome to today's Political Oracle, which is a section of our podcast named Talkchat Podcast. Today, I want to pick from where I left last week. And the question is, why should Ruto be worried? But before we do that, I want to offer our political benediction. And our political benediction comes from the one Niccolo Machiavelli, a very popular political writer who actually is accredited to writing one of the greatest books of political interpretation by the name The Prince. And Niccolo Machiavelli said, the first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. Why is that important? This week and for the first few weeks, especially when a number of presidential candidates started coming forward, trying to say they will challenge the one William Ruto in 2027, and especially the incoming of Friendly Matiang'i. I have seen some political analysts arguing that it will be difficult to beat Ruto in 2027. But I want you to note this, that similar assumptions about Uhuru and Raila in 2022 have proved them wrong. So why am I putting this forward? Because I want to tell our president that if he does not address the most pressing issues of this country and the citizens before 2027, he is going to lose to another candidate. And I'm telling you, it may not be Matiang'i, but I'm saying another candidate will have a higher chance. And for this case so far, Matiang'i has broken our first rule that we put forward last time. What has he done? He has accepted endorsement from those other leaders, the likes of Uhuru Kenyatta, Gachagua, and Kalonzo Musyoka, and Martha Karua. By doing that, Matiang'i has dramatically reduced his chances of becoming president of this republic. Maybe he has a chance, but he has broken the first rule. That is my first thing I noted. And as we know, there is something I need to note, especially to put forward for our president, that a nation can have infrastructural problems. A nation can have problems of other things until that nation has two things that can break its back. One is what we call war. If a nation has war, nothing else can count. Number two, economic meltdown. And for this case, I want to address one symptom of economic instability that has been with this nation from the time Kibaki left. And even when Kibaki was there were signs of economic instability. And that economic instability has brought about high cost of living. The biggest problem Kenyans have now is actually the problem of high cost of living. Why? Because by them having no buying power at the shop, it is actually dehumanizing them to a level that they can do anything, actually anything, to survive. And I'm speaking this at a time when I know last Sunday, our president was almost hit with a shoe at Migori. That is a symptom of a tired people. And remember, it is better to be protected by the people than protecting the people. What am I saying? Our president should note this. If people can protect him, he is better off than when he is protecting himself from the people. Because when the people decide to get tired, they get tired. And That means unless the president addresses the issues that are pressing the Kenyans at this particular moment, it will be difficult for him to beat another candidate. And I don't want to lie to politicians, and especially the Kenya Kwanza administration. Many things have been said. Many people are going to come forward. Do not be deceived. I want you to be very careful and especially desist from listening to political analysts who change positions every other time. This I call predatory political analysts. They will actually do analysis in favor of what you want to hear. Maybe because they want something from you, maybe because they have received something from you. But to tell you the truth, it is important. You can lose, you can win. Move with that expectation and know that there is a lot of sense in what the people and the Kenyans are trying to tell you about their situation. Address their situation and you will be free. Let the people protect you. Do not protect yourself from the people. Because even if you win in 2027 and you have no protection of the people, you will have a 5-year-long rule where you will be ruling a people who are not ready. Remember, politics is about perception. If people do not perceive you as a good leader, it doesn't matter how much you deliver. It doesn't matter the kind of development you deliver to them. They will still not respect you. And how desperate can be a president who is ruling a nation and they cannot recognize him and they cannot respect him because he will have no free will. He will have no freedom to express himself and he will have sleepless nights trying to think on how can I please these people. So the first thing, win the people. The second thing, win the people. And the third thing, win the people. And that is the political oracle.